Timeline jump. How's everyone doing? You might be feeling the timeline jump. 27-hour blackout in the Schumann resonance. And things are kind of chaotic right now. So let me know in the chat if we're live. And I think the animals are feeling it as well. It's a rough time. It's a rough patch, but it's all about change, and that's what this is all about. It's about so many changes all at once. I know the dizzy spells, Alex. I know them all too well. But yeah, we just went through a 27-hour blackout in the Schumann resonance, and we're gonna have to make changes on the fly. I was just out and I was setting up. I'm just giving everyone a few minutes to get on. I was setting up, and I had the hibiscus there, and the wind is blowing all over the place. So I said, you know what, I need to get in an area. I still want to try to go with the outside vibes, but the wind is blowing, and you know, I didn't want the message to get messed up. It's picking up right now, if you could tell, but I didn't want the message to get messed up by the wind, so I had to make a change. Coffee's on. So if you're just tuning in right now, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. And this timeline jump that we just went through, it might have you saying, there's no place like home. Oh, there's no place like home. Let me know in the chat, is there no place like home? Are you saying that right now? There's no place like home. When we look at the Schumann resonance and we go through these periods of a blackout, it it creates a void. And I've shared with you a lot of times, creation is done in the void. And we are creators, and now we're presented with an opportunity to create something new. And it's not easy, because we're all dealing with so much change, and you know, it's overwhelming. There's so many different changes that it becomes overwhelming at this time. Sharon, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. We need to learn that it's not letting up. Even on my journey, you know, I made arrangements to try to be in better energies for the main event, Light Warriors. And you can't run, you can't hide, you can't escape it at this time period. And the pressure, you're feeling it in your heart, you're feeling the anxiety, which we're going to talk about in a few minutes. You might have woke up last night. Some of you might not have slept at all. But we need to keep moving forward during this time period. Lucky Isaiah, thank you very much. I love you so much too, brother. Thank you. Yeah, you know, some people they might see me and they say, "Oh, he's got it all smooth sailing," and it's really not smooth sailing. And if you saw last night, I left you another important message last night. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click subscribe. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all, and you see those little bits of motivation I leave you. All I'm doing is being a lighthouse right now, because, you know, my life is kind of in shambles as well. We're all in shambles right now, and none is better than the other. All I'm doing is being a lighthouse to show people that I could still operate during this time period, and it's not easy, because there's so many changes that we can't even get a moment just to rest. So you know, we're gonna have to deal with a lot of traumas, and you know, it is what it is, as they say. It is what it is. We're doing the best that we can, and we'll continue to move forward. And without further ado, let's get this show on the road, right? So we went through a 27-hour blackout. It's a pretty big one, Light Warriors. And a massive blackout, 27 hours, is going to be representing a massive timeline jump. So, you know, we're seeing it now. We might have felt that we had our lives figured out. Everything was it's super shambles, right? It's super in shambles. Our lives are in shambles right now. But we went through a 27-hour blackout, and you know, you might have woke up in the middle of the night. And let us know in the chat, let us know in the comments, did you wake up with massive anxiety? You wake up and you felt it in your stomach, and there's just massive anxiety, like you feel like you can't go on. And if that is explaining what you have felt as we went through this 27-hour blackout, let us know in the chat, let us know in the comments. The intensity of this anxiety is like what we've never felt this before. And it feels like you're not going to make it. That's the energy that you might have felt. I want to spill the coffee. That's the energy that you might have felt last night. You're feeling like you're not going to make it. And you know, even as I'm making this message right now, you know, I'm having a human experience just like all of you, and you know, I have this feeling like I'm not going to make it either. And you know, all I could do is be the lighthouse. You saw the lighthouse last night, and you know, I could just shine my light and show people that we're just surviving right now. A lot of you are empaths, like me. Even though we're warriors, we're empathic warriors, and we're feeling the energy of the collective right now. It's one step at a time. It's very intense right now, and it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming, especially if you're a person like myself. It's overwhelming. You know, I'm a person. Change isn't easy for me, and we're feeling this right now. Too many changes at once. Too many changes at once. You see, this whole world, it's being ripped down. We're getting attacks from the dark forces. We're getting upgrades from God, the Creator. And we're purging energies, and everything's coming up right now. And we're getting blasted with plasma energies. And it feels like we're just not going to make it. You like the lighthouse? You got to be the lighthouse. It's true. You got to be the lighthouse. And you know, you gotta hold on right now, and take it one day at a time, one second at the time. It's remodeling season. Even if you have to go minute by minute. Many people are dealing with depression at this time period. What is depression? It's the soul's need for deep rest. See, you're not the body. Your soul is operating your body. And that energy, it's getting tired. And we're living in a world where things are fake, things are switched. The rug is pulled out from underneath us. And our soul just gets really tired. And, you know, we want to realize that this is what's going on at this time period. So you might be feeling really tired. You're reaching out, and that's what this time period is all about. It's reaching out to God and hoping that there are those that will help us on our path. And, you know, God will send the right people and the right circumstances in divine timing. And that's what it's all about. But it's really not easy at all. Too many changes all at once. When you think about the past year, yeah, that's right, Shondell. When we think about the past year, it's just been too many changes for us, and it could become overwhelming. We spoke about the indigo children, the waves of volunteers, especially those that have come in brighter energies. Their DNA was ready to go. They were ready to go, the indigo children. And you, just like me, you might be struggling to deal with the change. And, you know, I always share from a place of authenticity that it's not so easy to deal with the change. And you feeling the heart activations? Yeah. It'll wake you up in the middle of the night. It'll keep you up all night long. It's going to make you feel like you can't go on, because we really, especially if you're one that deals with anxiety, you just want to rest and you want to charge up and be ready for, you know, what's about to come. And if you're feeling this timeline jump right now, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. And, you know, you want to find your purpose. That's what your soul is. We're really getting in tune with your soul, right? So maybe you had a matrix job. You were forced to do something. And as you were getting ready to get towards that special date, whatever that date was, your soul was feeling like, I can't be here no more. Your soul was telling you, I can't be here no more. And, you know, you were so drained. A lot of people over the last few years, they're getting drained at work. They're in the cubicle, they're in the box, and, you know, it's not resonating with them anymore. And, you know, they're feeling very drained. And, you know, you need to be in alignment with your soul. And when you're in alignment with your soul, you're actually getting a positive feedback loop. Let me know in the chat, you know about the positive feedback loop? Positive feedback loop. That's what it's all about. So as I'm doing this, I'm in my soul's purpose, and I'm receiving energy back from what I'm putting out. So when we're all getting drained right now, and if you're not in alignment, you're going to feel that deep rest, and you know, you're going to need to charge back up. So when you are in a positive feedback loop, the energy is looping back to you. So you know, we're just chilling out on the rocking chair today, Light Warriors. We're just chilling out on the rocking chair. I wanted to give you the hibiscus again, but the wind, I don't know if you could tell on the mic, but the wind is really blowing today, and I didn't want to mess up the very important world-famous Schumann resonance update. You like that? It's the world-famous Schumann resonance update. Just a coffee talk with all my brothers and sisters. It is like an energy boomerang, right? So we're all soul family, and we have to find a way to get to the next phase in our lives, in our everyday lives. And it's just not easy right now. It's very rough, and it's not all about love and light. You know about everything is love and light. Everything isn't love and light. Everything is the real, authentic, spiritual awakening journey. It's about dealing with deep traumas. It's about overcoming. It's about resiliency. Remember the power of resiliency? Remember that video? So that's what our channel is all about. So if you're here for the authentic spiritual journey, please smash the like button. It helps others find this very authentic message. And, you know, so we're going through this timeline jump, Mr. Schumann resonance, right? And we see that 27-hour blackout, the void of creation. They say that creation is done in the void. So now we're creating the new reality that we're going to experience right now. So think about this. Think about, you know, the things that we're going to have to deal with in order to make it through. This is World War III. It's a spiritual war. And the internal wars, the wars are not fought on the battlefield with bombs and all that other stuff. It's actually fought in the spiritual realm. Oh yeah. It's happening inside of you. It's happening within your sacred heart. Happening right now. We're becoming the butterfly. Are you becoming the butterfly, light warriors? Let me know. Here's the butterfly. Metamorphosis. It's happening right now. So, think about what you can do to make it to the next step. And even if you have to compartmentalize your time, hour by hour and even minute by minute if you have to right now. We're all kind of drained. A lot of you are doing work in the spiritual realm. And some people might be tuning in and say, what's this guy talking about? But you see it, you know it, and that's why a lot of us last night, if you're just tuning in, let us know in the chat, let us know in the comments. Did you wake up with severe anxiety right out of your sleep? Maureen, we have to spend time in the cocoon. They talk about the hermit phase. You might be going through the hermit phase at this time period, and the hermit phase is helping you. I got to do a full video on the hermit phase. That's what this is all about right now. I see a lot of major anxiety attacks last night. We're all feeling it. Even myself, light warriors, we're all feeling the anxiety attacks that are panic attacks. The Kermit phrase, right? Everyone like my Kermit? You like my Kermit, Ben? Yeah, we have to have a good time because laughing raises our vibrational frequency, and it's important. Yeah, it's important that we all hang on because we're all seeing people or hearing about people. There are millions of people around the world that are taking their lives right now. This is mental health awareness during the end days. That's what this is all about. Whether we call it the end days, the events, the apocalypse, the rapture, it's all happening now. And it's a massive 3D to 5D timeline split. And there's a split in frequencies, and it is extremely overwhelming. But we just gotta hold on, hang on. Thank you, Lucky Isaiah. I appreciate you. I'm gonna keep going, and we have to really focus on ourselves. We have to make sure our cup is filled up first. Dragonfly, I'm very sorry about that. And a lot of people, there's a lot of craziness that actually happens during that time period. A lot of people feel alone, especially in the holiday season. And a lot of these holidays, they're designed to make people feel that. We see in the media, portrayed in the holidays, and you have to have someone, and people feel alone, and these are the subconscious programs, and it's really hard right now. It's really hard, but you wanna find the love that's gonna charge you up, and we're all being forced to come out of our comfort zone. We're coming out of our comfort zone, and it's quite rough. It's a rough time, but the more that we are, it's all about the fake subconscious programs and what we were told how our lives are supposed to play out. So, if you're just tuning in, we had a 27-hour blackout in the Schumann resonance, and our timeline has shifted. And we have to think there's timeline, timelines for the world, for the collective, and there's individual timelines as well. And especially when you're struggling to deal with so much change, there's so much change happening all at once, and you're being forced to deal with all these things, and it's just an overload. You might actually feel your nervous system is taxed right now. You're feeling your whole nervous system fried, and it's a lot. So sometimes you just need to relax on the rocking chair and try to find your way to the next phase, and taking a break, going into the hermit phase is not all that bad. It is very important, and you really learn about yourself when you get into the hermit phase. And the hermit phase is important when everything is collapsing all around you. That's how we feel. Do you feel like everything's collapsing? The timelines are collapsing, Light Warriors. So and we're gonna have to switch it up. So just like this video today with the weather is a representation of things switching up. I was by the hibiscus, and the wind is blowing, and I said, oh, I can't film like this. I want to have the sound working well for everyone, and I had to switch it up. So we're being uprooted from one timeline, and we're being displaced onto another timeline, and it's very difficult for the soul. It's very difficult for what we have been accustomed to our entire lives. We hold these densities with us, and we're purging these densities right now. It's coming up, and that's what that solar flash was all about. I saw a comment the other day, right? Usually I say this for like Friday Night Live, right? If you haven't seen Friday Night Live, you got to subscribe to the channel. I make you laugh too. You can't really worry about what they call as trolls. I saw a comment the other day, and I like to share it with all of you, right? I love all the comments, even the ones that try to be nasty, but I use it as a teaching tool. And back in December, I talked about the solar flash of March 2022, and a person recently came across that video and said, it was a little nasty, and said, oh, this video didn't age so well. And then I said, well, we actually had 2 solar flares in the month of March. It actually aged quite well, and we might have an expectation of what the solar flash is going to be like. And as I shared with you, it's solar flashes, and they're picking up. A lot of people can't handle this energy. So sometimes when we see something, or we hear about something like the solar flash or solar flashes that are coming in, we have an expectation of what it's going to look like. It's going to be a flash of light, and it's the rapture, and half the population has disappeared, kind of like Thanos when he snapped his finger. But that's not the case, and I hope that this message is helping you understand and overstand this at this time period. We hold a lot of expectations, and then it kind of hurts us. I even had expectations for my everyday life journey, and now everything has been uprooted, and I have to figure out the way, and it's not so easy. There's a lot of confusion right now, and you might be playing with this all the way through the event, and you still don't know what the answers are. Are you dealing with things, and you can't tell, is this my path? Is this not my path? And all along throughout this entire event, go back and think about maybe something in your life that's been going on since 2020. Clear vision. And it's really not clear vision. And you're still sitting here, and you're trying to figure out, is this my path? And if that's expressing what you're feeling, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. We just went through a 27-hour Schumann resonance blackout, and now we've jumped timelines. So we have to get our houses in order, and sometimes it's resting and getting to the next day, because it's not so easy. It's not so easy, and it's funny. I just as I'm making this, I just got a smell, like a fragrance that came to me. Sometimes that happens. When you pick up on someone's frequency, we're learning that we aren't all just like, say, in the physical realm, and energies actually come to us. That actually just happened to me. I just got a waft of a smell, and sometimes you might feel that on your journey, have that experience. So that's why we film live. You never know what happens. So yeah, the veil is thinning. You heard that a lot. The veil is thinning right now, and as these frequencies are yeah, it's in the handbook, right? This life, it ain't easy. So yeah, it's the frequencies that are dissonant right now, and there are two timelines right now, and they really are splitting, and you feel like you're in two worlds at the same time. And you could say to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Just like Dorothy, right? There's no place like home. It's true. There is a lot of that nostalgia. Things from childhood are coming up right now. If you're dealing with a lot of nostalgia with things, please smash the like button. So I'm sharing as a two worlds, right? I'm sharing as a person that's going through this all with you, not as a perfectionist, but as a lighthouse, as you saw last night in our world famous message. We're a lighthouse right now, and it's a balance of the extremes. That's true. We are trying to balance the extremes right now. We're trying to find a balance, and I see 444 in the chat. 444, keep it going, Light Warriors. I love you all. So this is the timeline jump that we're all going through, and we're just hanging out on the rocking chair, relaxing on the rocking chair, and that's all that we can do at this time period, is just take one day at a time, because we don't know what tomorrow brings. And you'll see this, and let us know in the chat, let us know in the comments. When you leave the now moment, everything becomes so much harder. When you stay in the now moment, you feel relaxed, right? Got to feel relaxed, and you could take it one day at a time, and you could handle things. But when you have to think about next week and next month, it's very difficult. So that's actually the answer, is staying in the now moment. So we just went through this 27-hour blackout. How are you going to start to create your new reality? Because creation is done in the void, and that's what that void of frequency, it represents. And you might have woke up in the middle of the night with extreme anxiety. You're like, where am I? We're split between two worlds right now. We're split between two worlds. And I hope that this message gives you comfort in this time period. If it's really helpful, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. Subscribe to the channel. We have daily updates and two-a-days, because two-a-days aren't just good for bodybuilding. Two-a-days are good for expanding human consciousness. Oh, it's true, Light Warriors. So join our group chats. We have a Telegram and a Discord group chat. I am very grateful for everyone that has joined our Patreon, and we have Zoom meetings, and I'll be talking about crypto this month on our Patreon, and it's something that is coming to the forefront right now, and people are learning more about cryptocurrency and what does it mean. And we're actually, it's a good time to actually see the correlation. When you actually look at the crypto charts, because we're understanding and overstanding that currency, electric current, right, and energy, we're seeing the dip, right? We're seeing the dip, and then we're seeing the expansion, and we're seeing the peaks and valleys, and that's what we're all feeling right now. We're actually feeling the peaks and valleys. So we're becoming in tune to true energy, and that's what's going to create our new reality. So we see a lot of correlations in everyday life examples. That's one of them. And we're leaving the old and we're going into the new. So if this message resonates with you, please smash the like button, share it with others, and keep moving forward no matter what. If you need to get into the hermit phase at this time, if you need to put on the full armor of God, do that at this time. So I love you all. Share this message, and we're going to make it. We're jumping timelines. We're headed to the new earth. It's the 3D to 5D timeline split happening now. I love you all. Share this message, and I'll see you all very soon. You better believe it, Light Warriors. Love you all. Have a great day. Namaste.